Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well today. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Val. Today is a very special video. I have 3 dolls in front of me. From left to right, we have Jacinta, Mary Ellen, and Eva. These are going to be my 3 test subjects of the day to figure out if tarot cards work on American Girl dolls. Now you may think this is absolutely ridiculous, but my mind comes up with very weird and creative ideas. One day, I was just doing a personal tarot reading, and I happened to look at one of my dolls on the shelf, and I was like, I wonder if it would work on them, since they have their own little personalities, and I just thought it was an absolute ridiculous idea, and why not? It sounds entertaining enough, right? So let's go ahead and get started and see if they work on the dolls. So right in front of me, I have the little table that I use in Orion's podcast, and I have a mini tarot deck, and this was one of the things that gave me that idea. When I was going through all of my tarot cards and I saw these, and I was like, I was just thinking about whether or not cards would work on the dolls, so why not use my mini pocket-sized tarot? To be completely honest with you, I may struggle getting them out because they're very small and tightly packed, but the good thing is that the book is easy to read. As you can see here, the words are not too small, and yeah, I also like that it has a little bookmark just in case you lose your place. So let's go ahead and do Jacinta first and see what the cards hold for her. So here is my lovely test subject number 1, Jacinta. So we're going to go ahead and do her tarot card reading. As you now can see, I took the cards out of this box. I don't know why it doesn't want to focus there, but you get the point. And the cards are so tiny. They are the size of my thumb, which is interesting. They're actually a lot smaller than my thumb. And this is the comparison of them mixed. My camera does not want to focus for the life of me right now. But yeah, the cards are like this size. They're really, really tiny compared to American Girl hands. Hopefully you could see that since it's a little blurry. So yeah, so as we can see here, this one right here is flipped over. So I'm going to go ahead and move these out of the way. We're not going to count the ones that are flipped up the wrong way, but it's kind of hard to decipher them because they're so small. So this one is the first one that I drew for Jacinta. And then I was just gonna do like a 3 spread. So let's say she would want to pick this one that's right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick that one as well. And then we need one more, which I think this one right on the edge over here is perfect. Now usually when I do tarot cards, like tarot readings, I meditate for a few minutes beforehand, or I think of the person, but for this experiment, I have the person with me, or in this case, the doll, Jacinta. So let's go ahead and flip these cards over and see if it works. Who knows? I don't know how you do a prediction for a doll. That's a little interesting. I'm still a little iffy on this idea that I've had. So as you can see, they're really, really tiny. And this one is upside down. Oh, the camera's shaking. My apologies. I think, oh, it's the table that's actually shaking, not the camera. And then we have this one, which is upright. And then we have this one. They're very hard to read because they're so little. So I'm going to try and zoom in here. So first we have 8 of Pentacles. As you can see, it's really, really microscopic. So I had to make sure that I could zoom in as far as I possibly could. And then, like, here's a better look at the picture on the back. I don't like how they fray really easily on the sides here, but I don't know. I'm always scared that I'm going to lose them, so I don't use them very often. So we have 8 of Pentacles right here. I think I said the wrong number at first. So there's that one. Next, we have 3 of Cups, which has these really cute little cup design on it. Then we have the Tower, which also, it's kind of a negative card, but it also can be a positive one given the circumstances for which it is drawn. So these 3 are Jacintha's cards. So let's go ahead and open up the booklet and figure out what all of these mean. According to the booklet, 8 of Pentacles says you want what's best for your loved ones and co-workers, and you have the strength to provide it, but you have lots to learn. If you lack information, have the determination to find it. I don't know. I feel like Jacintha is very much person-oriented. She cares very deeply about everyone around her, and she just wants everyone around her to be having a good time and enjoying what they're doing. 3 of Cups says, people around you are seeking acknowledgement in the form of positive strokes or physical affection. Flexibility and adaptability will bring luck. Family problems will soon mellow. I'm not really sure about this one. I mean, Jacintha is kind of hard-headed, so she does clash with some of the other dolls canonically with the personality that I gave her. And I feel like that she has good luck when she works together with others. Next, we have the Tower, which does have a lot of negative connotation around it. For the Tower, it reads, everyone wants to be admired. Others embellish the truth, but what's necessary and real will prevail. Illusions will be shattered, enemies revealed. Don't be upset if things don't turn out as planned. Try to compromise and see others' points of view. I feel like Jacintha does kind of struggle with understanding how others think and how they're feeling. Not that she's selfish and only cares about herself, but more in the aspect that she doesn't understand how to look at other people's point of view in a way. She's more or less a big mind reader. She likes to think that a lot of people are thinking a certain way when really they might not even be that way at all. So that was Jacintha's 3 cards. So let's go ahead and move to Mary Ellen and see what we get. So as we just did for Jacintha, let's go ahead and pick 3 cards for Mary Ellen. I think first I'm going to pick this one that's right here at the very top. And then I think I'm going to pick this one that's on the top right here. And then the one right over here. And we're just going to ignore the ones that are already flipped up. So these are the 3 cards. So let's go ahead and flip them over. And then I will give you guys a closer look. So first we have this one, which I don't think it'll focus. These cards are so tiny. I'll show you them in a second once they're all flat out, I guess. I just dropped it on the floor. Struggling. These things are so tiny, they stick to everything. I'd have wanted to choose a different deck if I do this next time, and this does well. Here we go. So here are the 3 cards that we have. Let's go ahead and zoom in and see what we have. It's gracious, the table's shaking again. Let's see if it'll focus. Alrighty. So we have 6 of Pentacles for one. Then the middle card, we have Page of Wands. And then for the third card, we have King of Swords. So let's go ahead and look those three up and see what they say, and see if Mary Ellen can relate to them. My apologies, I got the Roman numeral number wrong. It's actually 6 of Pentacles. V is 5. I miscounted and then looked at it. My bad. So this one says, you will soon profit from the extra efforts you've been putting forth. Stop being overly sensitive to the needs of others at work. Beware of overindulgence. Do you worry a lot about others? I feel like Mary Ellen is actually very oversensitive, so I think this card describes her very well. Next, we have Page of Wands that reads, tact and diplomacy will bring the best results. People are in a generous mood, so don't hesitate to ask for assistance and get matters off your chest. I feel like Mary Ellen is a type of person or character to keep everything to herself even when she needs help, and she refuses to ask for help because she thinks that she can do it on her own, when in reality, she needs to ask for help. As much as I love her, sometimes the projects that she takes on in my story worlds and stuff that I write for my dolls tend to be a little too big for her to handle on her own. Next, we have King of Swords that says, your keen imagination helps you achieve independence. Cultivate your talents, seek the company of those who truly care about you. So, what I'm seeing so far is any of these could work for any of my dolls because they're very vague descriptions. I feel like a lot of my bigger tarot boxes have, deeper meanings to them, but then again, it could just be this version of the tarot cards. But yeah, right now I would say that it works 50-50. This does not want to focus yet again because my camera is being a jerk, but I will have the link down below of which one it is. I think this specific deck, I think, might be discontinued, but I'm not sure. I'll have to find it, and if you're interested, I will have it in the link down below. Next, we have Miss Aoife, which I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards and hope that I don't knock them all over the floor again. So let's go ahead. Alrighty, so I think I'm going to choose this one that's right here for the first one, which I have picked upside down. The thing will not focus yet again since they're so small. I'll take care of it in a minute. And there's that one, and there's the thing going out of focus again. It's because they're so small. Alrighty, and then next I'm going to pick this one that's right here, not you. And then I think the one that's all the way over here, because I feel like that one matches Eva's vibe. So let me go ahead and place these down, and let's zoom in and take a look. So for the first one, we have 3 of Swords upside down. I've realized that putting it up in the air makes it focus better, which is nice. And then this one, we have 7 of Wands, I believe. Hopefully I'm counting this right again, unlike the other one. And then we have the Hierophant. I believe that's how you say that. I'm not really sure. I've never heard anyone actually pronounce tarot card reading or tarot card words, so I'm not really sure. So let's go ahead and look at the booklet and see what they say. So first we have 3 of Swords reversed, and it says, when reversed, progress is sluggish, delays are inevitable. Are you looking at things honestly? Find ways to take control of the situation. This one does not make sense for her character. Evo's more laid back and go with the flow, chill kind of person. And she doesn't really, take control of situations. I guess this kind of works because this is find ways to take control of the situation. So I guess that makes sense for her, but the progress being sluggish and the delays, not really her thing. I mean, she does a few art projects here and there, but she usually gets them done at her own pace and she's okay with it. Next, we have the Hierophant, which says, follow the path that is familiar. Now is a good time to show how conventional you can be. Your public image and status with friends or in the community are of great concern to you now. Don't sacrifice your beliefs or freedoms for status. Keep alert to the outside world. That one as well is kind of vague. Doesn't really give much insight, but I could see where it's coming from. Seven of Wands says, faith overcomes your current obstacles. You have the power to accomplish your goals. Consider all of the consequences, but act swiftly. So those are all of the readings for the day, for the 3 of them. And honestly, in my opinion, I feel like it's kind of iffy, very 50-50 on whether or not the tarot cards work on American Girls. I don't know, has anyone else ever tried this experiment, and have you had good or bad results, depending on how you feel about this? I personally would say that tarot cards do not work on American Girls. And probably because they are, as much as I love them, just little pieces of plastic. And they don't really have like a mind or a body or a soul unless they're haunted. And I honestly do not think any of my dolls are haunted. I may try this experiment again on my oldest American Girl that I've had with me since I was very little, because she may or may not have like different energies to her. And I feel like these guys, since they're newer and I haven't had them as long, they do not have like the memories or the energy in order for tarot cards to work on them. So yeah, that is, do American Girls work with tarot cards, or do tarot cards work on American Girl dolls? Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and share if you enjoyed this video. And let me know down in the comments if you guys have ever tried any witchy things on your dolls and how successful it has been for you. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Bye!